All right? If you're selling anything online, you are facing one of the biggest questions in the game right now. Do you go with Amazon or do you go with Walmart? So in the next few minutes, we are going to break down exactly which of these two giants is the right move for your business in 2026. Okay, let's just dive right in. Look, this isn't just about picking a website to list your products on. This is a strategic decision. It's about aligning your business with a marketplace that actually fits your goals, whether you're trying to build a global empire or you just want to absolutely crush it in the US market. And right away, you can see they're just built differently. Amazon is the global empire, right? It's all about massive, unmatched reach and a logistics network that is just insane. Walmart, on the other hand, is the US powerhouse. Their whole game is offering sellers a direct pipeline to American shoppers, but with way fewer hurdles to get started. I mean, to really get a sense of Amazon's scale, just look at this number. We're talking over 310 million active buyers around the world. That is a massive, ready-to-buy international audience just waiting for your products. But then, you see this. What's Walmart's killer feature? A big, fat zero. That's what you'll pay every month for a professional seller account. That is a huge deal, especially if you're just getting off the ground or you're watching every single penny. And here's another number that you really need to pay attention to. Walmart has about 150,000 active sellers. Now remember that number, because it is the secret sauce to one of Walmart's biggest advantages. Way less competition. So this table really puts it all side by side. You've got Amazon's enormous global audience versus Walmart's gigantic weekly US traffic. Then there's the fee difference, right? Amazon's monthly fee versus Walmart's zero. And their fulfillment models totally reflect their strategies. Amazon FBA is global, while Walmart WFS is laser-focused on the US. This chart right here, it really drives the point home. With nearly 2 million active sellers, Amazon is like trying to get noticed in a packed football stadium. Walmart, with only 150,000, is more like a local arena. For a new seller, that difference is everything. You can actually be heard. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty, starting with the one question every single seller asks first. Who's going to cost me less money? Okay, breaking it down, the first thing that just jumps off the page is Amazon's $39.99 a month fee versus Walmart's zero. Now, the referral fees, that's the percentage they take from every sale, they're actually pretty similar, in that 6 to 15% range on both. And fulfillment costs are going to vary no matter where you go. But that missing subscription fee, that's a guaranteed win for Walmart sellers every single month. So, the bottom line is this. If your number one goal is to keep your upfront and fixed costs as low as possible, the verdict is in. Walmart is the clear winner on cost savings. But hey, it's one thing to sell a product, it's a whole other thing to actually get it to your customer's doorstep. So who's got the stronger fulfillment game? What we're looking at here are two totally different machines. Amazon FBA, Fulfillment by Amazon, is a global beast. It reaches over 20 countries with that famous 1 to 2 day prime shipping. Walmart's WFS, on the other hand, is a super powerful but US-focused service that gives you reliable 2-day delivery anywhere in the States. So the takeaway here couldn't be simpler. If your dream is to ship your products across oceans and continents, it's not even a contest. Amazon is the undisputed champion of global logistics, period. This next question is so important, especially for anyone who's just trying to break in. Where do you actually have a chance of getting discovered by customers? Hey, remember that competition chart from a minute ago? This is where it really matters. With almost 2 million other sellers on Amazon, winning the buy box, that's the add to cart button everyone wants, it is incredibly hard. But on Walmart, the field is just wide open. With way fewer people to compete against, it's just plain easier for your new products to get seen and to win that buy box. So, the real insight here is that for brands trying to get some traction fast, without a crazy huge ad budget, Walmart is just the more welcoming playground. It's built to give you a real fighting chance right from day one. All right, final comparison. Let's think long term. Let's say your 5-year plan involves selling your stuff in Europe, in Asia, and everywhere in between. Which platform is actually built to take you there? I mean, the data here speaks for itself. It's a landslide. Amazon operates in over 20 countries and has a whole set of tools called Amazon Global Selling just to help you do it. Walmart's marketplace, while it's strong, is pretty much all about North America, the US, Canada, and Mexico. So the verdict in this final round is crystal clear. If you're dreaming of building a truly global brand, Amazon isn't just the better choice, it's really the only choice. Okay, so let's tie all this together into some simple, clear advice. It really all boils down to your main goal. If you want global scale and you want the best logistics in the world, you go with Amazon. If you're focused on the US and you care about lower costs and getting seen faster, you go with Walmart. And that same logic applies to your ads. Use Amazon for global reach, use Walmart for cheaper, targeted campaigns right here in the US.
And that brings us right back to where we started. Now that you've seen the data, the costs, the opportunities, the question is back in your court. Which of these paths truly aligns with the vision you have for your business?
And hey, it's totally okay if the answer isn't just jumping out at you. This is a massive decision, and sometimes looking at all the data is just the first step of the journey. Look, at StarterX, we live and breathe this stuff every single day. We've built successful stores on both platforms, and we know exactly what it takes to win in 2026. So if you want some expert advice to help you make the right call and launch with confidence, book a free consultation with our team. We would love to help you build something amazing.